Hello everyone. So let's try to proceed with our discussion. And now we're gonna study vibration of air column in pipe closed at one end. तो अभी सेम चीज है, लेकिन अभी जो स्ट्रिंग वाला हम एग्जांपल है कि उसकी जगह हम एक सिंपल सा एक्सपेरिमेंट करेंगे कि एयर मॉलिक्यूल वाइब्रेट कर रहा है. तो सिंपल सा एक पाइप लेंगे पहले तो. ठीक है, ऐसा पाइप ले लो. सॉरी, ओके, लेट मी रीड्रॉ इट. ठीक है, ऐसा एक पाइप ले लो जो एक एंड से बंद है. तो यहाँ से ये बंद है. ठीक है, अब तुमने यहाँ पे तुम्हारे पास एक 4 के समझो. ठीक है, समझ लो फिलहाल एक 4 के. ठीक है, अभी वो 4 तुम क्या कर रहे हो, इसको से जोर से हीट करके इस पे रख रहे हो. तो यहाँ पे जो एयर मॉलिक्यूल है वो तुम एक्चुअली हीट कर रहे हो. तो वाइब्रेशन ये एक्चुअली कैसा है, जब तुम भी कोई भी फोर्क लेते हो और ऐसे ग्लास के ऊपर टकराते हो, जोर से टकराओ, बेंच पे मारो, वो वाइब्रेशन क्या करता है, वो ट्रांसफर करता है. उसे आवाज आती है, पता है. वो आवाज इसलिए आती है क्योंकि के आसपास के मॉलिक्यूल को वाइब्रेट करता है और उसको ट्रांसफर करता है. वही सेम फिनोमिनन है, बट अभी हम थोड़ा डिटेल में पढ़ेंगे इसको, कि अगर ये सेम चीज मैं करूँ, लेकिन वो जो एयर मॉलिक्यूल जो पाइप के अंदर है उसको मैं डिस्टर्ब करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ यहाँ पे. ठीक है, अगर मैं ऐसा करता हूँ तो बेसिकली क्या होगा, करेक्ट. तो एयर मॉलिक्यूल जो अंदर वाले हैं वो वाइब्रेट करेंगे. ठीक है, एज पर आवर प्रीवियस डिस्कशन हमें ये पता है कि जो भी अंदर वेव जाएगी वाइब्रेशन होकर अंदर वेव फॉर्म में जाएगा. करेक्ट. तो यहाँ पे आके वो रुक जाएगी बेसिकली. तो ही डजंट पार्टिकल डजंट हैव एनी वे टू गो. तो वहाँ पे क्या होना चाहिए, वहाँ पे नोड क्रिएट होना चाहिए. सो एज पर अवर थियरी वी हैव ऑलरेडी सीन दिस कि यहाँ पे तुम्हारा एक नोड क्रिएट होना चाहिए. तो हम ऐसे बना सकते हैं इसको. ठीक है, तुम यहाँ पे एक नोड क्रिएट कर लो. तो यहाँ पे तुम्हारा नोड बन गया. और अभी हमने थोड़ी देर पहले देखा कि यहाँ पे कहीं पे एक प्रीवियस वीडियो में हमने देखा था कि एंटी नोड बनता है, और रेनॉल्ड ने बताया था कि वो थोड़ा सा ऊपर रहता है. ठीक है, सो नाउ वी गोना स्टडी दिस बेसिकली. ठीक है, तो अभी मैथमेटिकली हम उसको देखेंगे कि उसकी वजह से क्या क्या चेंजेस आते हैं स्पीड में. हम देखना चाहते हैं कि बेसिकली कैसा सुनाई देता है एक तरीके से. तो लार्जर पिक्चर इज दैट. So what we're gonna do is we'll simply take, okay, fine, this is the first case. Okay, what will happen if I just increase the numbers of antinode and node. So now that we know कि ऐसे node n होना चाहिए, इसका मतलब ये तो नहीं ना कि एक यही होगा. तो there, अगर मैं फ्रीक्वेंसी बढ़ाते जाऊं तो ऑटोमेटिकली वो बढ़ेगा. करेक्ट. सो दिस इज व्हाट इज दिस एक्चुअली, दिस इज द फर्स्ट मोड. दिस इज द फर्स्ट एंड सिंपलेस्ट मोड. so this is actually called simplest mode. ठीक है, सिंपलेस्ट मोड. तो उसका सिंपलेस्ट मोड ऑफ द वाइब्रेशन के लिए हम सबसे पहले देखेंगे कि वेलोसिटी क्या होती है बेसिकली. ठीक है, तो यू कैन सी दिस इज कैपिटल एल एंड नोट तक, सॉरी, कैपिटल एल. ठीक है, और ये इसका लेंथ है, पाइप का लेंथ है स्मॉल एल. ठीक है, हम ये ऑलरेडी देख चुके हैं इन द प्रीवियस वीडियो. आई होप you are aware about this. Okay, so what is L here? It is lambda by 4. Correct, it is lambda by 4. So I can say कि okay, in that case length is equal to capital L is equal to L by 4. Now lambda I can just say it is nothing but the 4L. Now here what is lambda? Wavelength. Correct. Now if I say I want to find what is the velocity at sound travels, basically वो vibration travel कर रहा है. Correct. तो मुझे ये भी देखना है कि कौन सा पहले सुनाई दे रहा है, कौन सा लार्ज सुनाई दे रहा है. ये सब पता करने के लिए मुझे ये पता करना है कि वो पार्टिकल कितनी स्पीड से मेरे को अप्रोच कर रहा है. So I'll try to find the velocity. How do you define the velocity? Velocity is nothing but the distance by time. Correct, distance by time. And what is the distance in this case? Distance of the wave. Correct, that is nothing but the lambda. And what is the time? Capital T. Or you can just say 1 by t. It is nothing but the frequency. अगर मैं इसको frequency के form में लिख दूँ, so this is how you write. This is how we write. Now we already know. If I just want to find the frequency, fundamental frequency, I can say okay, it is v by lambda. And we just now saw कि lambda क्या है तुम्हारा 4L. And from the previous discussion we can just say L is equal to capital L is equal to small l plus e. ठीक है, वो correction factor है वहाँ पे. ठीक है, so this is called fundamental frequency, or you can also call it first harmonic frequency. This is called fundamental frequency. ठीक है, and you can also call this as a first harmonic. It is also called lowest frequency also. So try to have a come around with these different names. Now let's say I name it as a let's say I say कि मुझे next frequency study करनी है, तो I'll just continue with the same. But अभी क्या करूँगा मैं, दूसरा अभी क्या हुआ है, अभी हम अपने पहले कंडीशन से चलते हैं, ठीक है, कंफ्यूजन होने की बात ही नहीं है। अगर ये केस है मेरा, अभी मुझे ये पता है कि यहाँ पे नोड आना चाहिए, करेक्ट, क्योंकि ये मूव नहीं होने वाला। इट डजंट मीन कि और कोई तरीके का वेव पॉसिबल नहीं है, ऐसा भी तो वेव पॉसिबल है ना। जैसे कि अगर मैं ऐसा बना दूं, सॉरी, जैसा कि मैं अगर यहाँ से शुरू करके एक और ऐसे करके खत्म करूँ, फिर ऐसे करके एक ऐसे यहाँ पे खत्म करूँ, तो अभी यहाँ पे भी नोड बना, यहाँ पे कहीं एंटी नोड बना, और यहाँ पे कभी एंटी नोड बना, ये एक और एन बना। Getting my point? So actually you can do this. So you are trying to study the second mode of the frequency. तो तब क्या करोगे basically? In that case, oh sorry, in that case you can just say, okay, in that case what is L? What is the L? Total L. So if you see our previous discussion when we derived the first second mode, तो तुम्हें पता है कि जो first का है वो lambda by 4, तो second time है वो 2, remember odd one, so it's a 3 lambda by 4. So this is nothing but 3 lambda by 4. Now we have already used L. L is equal to lambda, so I'll use lambda 1 here. Okay. Now again the pipe length is same. Pipe length is same. So if I continue the same thing what we did before, now I have lambda 1 is equal to 3L by sorry, not 3. Okay, let me just try in this way. So if I have length is equal to 3 lambda 1 by 4, I can just say lambda 1 is equal to 4L by 3, correct? Now if I just calculate the velocity using this particular, so I'm just trying to use this equation again and again. V is equal to lambda n. Okay, so V is equal to lambda n, here lambda 1 n 1, because I'm talking about the next frequency, correct? And we have given no subscript for the fundamental frequency, so I can just say V1 also तुम use कर सकते हो, ठीक है? So now I can say n is equal to V by lambda 1. Now what is basically V here? Okay, so if I just want to write it, it is sorry, what is n1 here? So it is 4 sorry, V by 4L by 3. So I can just write it as 3V of 4L. Correct. 3V of 4L. Now if you just observe here, okay, 3V of by 4L. If you just observe here, this is nothing but small n, isn't it? Small n, what we derived here. Okay. So now I understand, okay, then this is the third harmonic, isn't it? It is a third harmonic and the first overtone. Okay, because we have n1, first n, 2n and 3n, but 2n we are not calculating, we are talking about the overtone here. So what we got here is n1 is equal to 3n. Okay, now this will actually this will make a lot of sense when we compare this with the open end. So that is the next part. Now what if I am taking I'm taking a further case, और एक केस आगे बढ़ते हैं. तो अगर तुम ऐसा सेम पाइप बना दो, और अभी हम क्या करेंगे, तुम बोलो कि अच्छा ठीक है, तो मैं एक काम करता हूँ, मैं एक और नोड बना देता हूँ, ठीक है? तो बेसिकली ऐसे करके तुम ऐसे बना सकते हो, ठीक है? और फिर ऐसे उसको ऑपोजिट भी बना सकते हो. So in what is the next? So next L will be what? Not next 5, 1 3 5. So 5 lambda 2 by 4. So if I just do this and continue the same way what we did before, you can just bring to the conclusion, oh, then n2 is equal to 5n, isn't it? So I hope this you will work it out how this comes. There's a small homework. It's a very small calculation. So you see there's a pattern. There's a easily pattern. The first is n, then you have 3n, then you have 5n, then you will come 6, 7n. Then you will just go on. And if I just say कि अच्छा मुझे 1 से शुरू करना है, then I can just say p2p plus 1 of n है, isn't it? So the pth overtone, this is called pth overtone. So the pth overtone is nothing but np, and I can just write this np is equal to 2p plus 1 of n. Now if I just want to calculate for 1, then you just substitute p is equal to 0. Means fundamental से शुरू कर रहे हो basically, ठीक है? So there's a pipe closed at one end is only odd harmonics are present. See, there is no even harmonics here. So what exactly happens? So here you see only odd harmonics when pipe when you have the pipe, one end is closed. Now let's say I want to keep both end open. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna draw these three cases together. So Abhi, when you have open end, you don't have to worry about the nodes, right? Nodes can end in between. दोनों तरफ एंटी नोड ही आने वाले. So from the basic understanding हमें ये पता है कि एक एंटी नोड यहाँ आएगा, एक एंटी नोड यहाँ पे आएगा. थोड़ा बाहर आता है ना, हम ये मान के चलते हैं. तो वो तुम कंसिडरेशन में ले सकते हो हमेशा, क्योंकि वो ई हम कैलकुलेट कर एल स्मॉल और कैपिटल का डिफरेंस वहीं से आता है. ठीक है, सो डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज. सो अगर मैं ये बोलता हूँ कि अच्छा ठीक है, तो तुम मुझे बताओ कि how the wave is. So I can just say okay, ये एंटी नोड है, तो सेकंड एंटी नोड यहाँ पे कहीं पे होना चाहिए. तो तुम ऐसे ही बना सकते हो. तो यहाँ पे कहीं पे तुम्हारा एक और एंटी नोड आएगा, लेकिन एट द सेम टाइम ये तुम्हारा एक नोडल पॉइंट है, एक तुम्हारा ये नोडल पॉइंट है. ये तो दो नोडल पॉइंट हो गए. ठीक है, व्हाट इफ जो पहला वाला है उसका क्या होगा? ये इस केस में क्या होना चाहिए? L इज इक्वल टू लैम्बडा 1. हमने ये वाला केस की बात की थी ना, ये वाला केस उसी की बात चल रही है. ठीक है, नाउ if that is the case, now what is the second one, or the first one basically? Okay, I think I'll replace it. Okay, what I'm gonna do, okay, I'll just write here. So if I have one entity node here, so there's one more possibility. I can more, पहला सबसे basic fundamental अगर मैं बनाऊँ तो ऐसे ही बना सकता हूँ, isn't it? जहाँ पे ये मेरा n है, node है, और ये anti node. See, here I have two different nodes. Here I have one node. Okay, here I have three anti nodes, and here I have two anti nodes. Okay, so in this case, what is L is equal to? This is L is equal to lambda by 2. This is okay. This is L is equal to lambda by 2, and this is L is equal to lambda 1. I'm just naming. So if I just continue the same way, so this will be the first case. Remember, this will be the second case. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about the third case. The third case, it is also possible that I have more than two nodes. So three nodes basically. तो तुम बना दे जाओ कैसा होता है, 1 2 3. ठीक है, 1 2 3. ठीक है, so okay, let me just change as per the requirement. Okay, so in this case, if you just see, I have one node here, one node here, node here, and I'll just end it somewhere here. So try to draw in a proper direction. Okay, I've messed up the diagram, but please refer for the diagram. So this is A, this is A, this is A, this is A. So three nodes and so four antinodes, isn't it? So in that case, what is the lambda basically? What is L? So L is equal to 3 by 2 of lambda 2. I'm considering that we're gonna take about we are considering that we are using for the first we are using lambda, for the second the first case we are using lambda, the second case we are using lambda 1, then lambda 2 consecutively. It's the same as the previous case, so don't get confused. So now again I'm gonna do the same thing for the first case. For the first case, what is velocity? So velocity is nothing but the lambda by, what is it, lambda into n. So what is n? V by lambda. Now what is lambda in the first case? What is lambda? So if you see here, this is actually L is equal to L is equal to lambda by 2, and this is something we have already seen. So I'm assuming that you are already aware about this. So if you are not, then please refer the previous videos where we actually prove this. Okay, so V is equal to L by 2. So sorry, lambda is equal to L by 2. So I have this pretty much good idea of what is N, 2V by L. I can also write V is equal to 2NL. Okay, V is equal to 2NL. So V is equal, just a minute, I think. Did I made a mistake? Yes. This lambda, we have, sorry, L is equal to lambda by 2. We have this in terms of, so I'm sorry I messed up. So please correct this. This has to be changed. Okay. So Let me just redo it. Okay, now we can just say in terms how do we have, what is the equation we have? L is equal to lambda by 2. So lambda is equal to 2L. Just substitute here, and then we have N is equal to V by 2L. Okay, now this is correct. So I can just say that V is equal to 2NL, or you can find in terms of the frequency that N is equal to V by 2L. So keep this in the mind, okay? Where L is equal to L plus 2E. Remember, here capital L is equal to L plus 2E. Why? Because we have open ends, okay? This is called lowest frequency of the vibration. This is called lowest frequency of the vibration. Now let's go to the next one. So case 2. Case 2, where I have capital L is equal to lambda 1. In that case, I can just say, okay, in that case, lambda 1 is equal to 2L plus, L plus 2E. L plus 2E. Okay, so L plus 2E. Now, if I just substitute for the velocity, what is velocity? Velocity is n lambda, correct? And velocity is nothing but n into lambda 1 in this case, for this particular case, okay? So I can say n1 lambda 1, okay? N1 lambda 1. So what is N1 basically? N1 is equal to V by lambda 1. Okay, we have this, correct? So we can say that N1 is nothing but, what is it? N1 is nothing but V by L. Now we have already seen that N is equal to V by 2L. So I'm gonna do the same thing as we did before. I'm gonna multiply and divide, so I can write in terms of the N, and I can just write the, okay, then I can write the second for first frequency actually as 2 of fundamental frequency. See, so this is the beauty. I can always write in terms of the fundamental frequency. That's the main use. So if I do for the third case where I have lambda 2, third case where I have lambda 2, I have L is equal to, I'll just write from the beginning. So L is equal to 3 lambda 2 by 2. Let's suppose in that I have 2L by 3, correct? So if I just write velocity again here, then I can just write, okay, in that case velocity is n2 lambda 2, and if I just write v is equal to n2 into 2L by 3, correct? So just modify little bit, is equal to n2. So if I just modify in this way, then I can again write n2 in terms of n. So n2 is equal to what? 3n, correct? As simple as that. So we again here, if I just try to find a pattern, how I see the pattern. So first I have n, then I have, what is it? First I have n, okay, then I have 2n, and then I have 3n. So this will go on. So I have all the frequencies when I'm talking about the I'm including all the frequency when I'm talking about the both open ends. So I can just write that p term np is equal to what? P plus 1n. So when p is equal to 0, you have n, p is equal to 1, you have this, p is equal to 2, you have this. So go like that. So where p is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. You can also write p minus 1, remember, but in that case, you'll have to write p is equal to 1 to n. You have to start this from the 1. So that is also okay. So you can note that the sound produced by the open pipe contains all harmonics. Its quality actually richer than produced with the closed pipe. क्योंकि वहां पे तुम्हें सिर्फ और सुनाई दे रही, यहाँ पे तुम्हें इवन भी ऑड इवन दोनों सुनाई दे रही, करेक्ट? ओपन एंड में. So fundamental frequency, the vibration of the air column in open pipe is double that of the fundamental frequency of the क्लोज पाइप, क्योंकि यहाँ पे इक्वली है ना, आधे आधे तो कट हो गए. जब तुमने बोले इवन और ऑड, 10 में से 5 इवन है, 5 ऑड है, ठीक है? तो हमने पहले जब क्लोज एंड लिया था उसमें से 5 आ रही है, तो जब मैं ओपन एंड ले रहा हूँ तो वहाँ पे 10 आ रही है, तो डबल हो गई, तो वो ज्यादा क्लियर हो गया बेसिकली. तो दैट इज हाउ इट वर्क्स. So let's try to continue the same discussion and talk about the practical determination of the end correction. So if I have the same diameter, so I'll just start with a new heading. So let's suppose I'm talking about a practical determination of end connection. Okay, now take a small assumption, like I have two different pipes. Okay, I have two pipes, same diameter. Okay, so this is the assumption what we are taking for the entire thing. So for pipe 1 and open, okay, or let's start with the both open. So both and sorry, so both ends are open. So अगर both end open है तो हम बोलते हैं कि okay, then in that case the velocity what you have is velocity is nothing but 2 n1l is equal to 2 n2l. Now L1 and L2, why? Because pipes are different. They have not said the length same, diameter same. Okay, so I can just write that N1 and N1 L1 is equal to N2 L2. Correct. N2 L2. Now if I continue our small algebraic, it's a small mathematics. So open end है तो L plus 2 ही आना चाहिए. Correct. L plus 2 ही आना चाहिए, लेकिन L1 plus 2 ही, और यहाँ पे क्या होगा L2 plus 2e N2. Okay, rearrange it, and if you just rearrange this, क्या करना है, n1 multiply करो, so it's n1 l1 plus 2e n1 is equal to n2 l2 plus 2e n2. इसको उस तरफ लेके जाओ, 2e common निकालो, so you have n1 minus n2 divided by n2 l2 minus n1 l1. Correct. You are just playing with it, that's all. So E is equal to what? N2 L2 minus N1 L1 divided by 2 into N1 minus N2. So in that way, I calculate the correction factor E in terms of the frequencies. So this is how actually we calculate. So what if I have both, pipe closed at one end? So I'll just say, what if I have pipe closed at one end? In that case, I can say, okay, I'll start with the same argument that velocity velocity is, now remember, closed end, one end closed end. So it started with the 4 n1 l1. Please refer the previous. Okay, so 4 n2 l2. So actually, anyways, we're gonna end up with this particular thing, so you will not get confused a lot. So this is something you should start with if you don't remember anything in the exam. So n1 is equal to l1 plus e. Then n2 is equal to l2 plus e. Okay, so if you now, as you did before, if you just simplify here, you will get the similar thing. Okay, you will get a similar thing. So what is that you will get? So I'll simplify. Okay, so okay, so n1 l1 plus n1 e1 is equal to n2 l2 plus n2 e. Correct. E, actually e. So I can just say this is n1 minus n2 of E is equal to n2 l2 minus n1 l1. Okay, so E is equal to n2 l2 minus n1 l1 divided by n1 minus n2. That's what you should get. Okay, so now you have correction factor when you have one end closed and one end is open. So please make note of this. Okay, now okay. Okay, so when you have these things, okay, now remember, exam में कई बार correction factor सीधा पूछते हैं. Yeah, they will just give you that required detail and they'll ask you the correction factor. So be very careful, and you should be aware about all these different equations. So I'm expecting that you finish this. At least that you should remember this formula. You should not go and derive this formula every time. So with this, you know that open end pipe and one end both ends are open pipe, so they have a difference actually. So which one is more dominating here? Open end. Why? Because we have more numbers of the frequency. Okay, so okay, with this I'll close this particular video, and in the next video we'll talk about the chapter further.